Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and today we're going to see how Eden's Edge is doing this CWL. We're going to start it off in War Number 1. Now, this is actually the only fair triple we had in War Number 1. Everything else was either a dip, or we were just hitting for a star at least at the bottom, because our bottom was a Town Hall 9, myself, versus a Town Hall 12. So, it was a little bit rough in the first war. We lost by a fair amount of stars because of that lineup. But we did have a fair 13v13 triple, or it was fair enough that I think I can show it. So let's go ahead and get in here. This is the Town Hall 13, and Peacekeeper was the attacking Town Hall 13 on this base. As you can see, there is some underdeveloped defenses. Wizard Towers are still Town Hall 12 level, some even Town Hall 11 level, and the walls are abysmal. The heroes aren't that great either, but again, this is the closest thing we have to a fair 13v13 or a fair triple overall at all. So go ahead and hit the play button. He's going to be hitting this with a Queen Charge hybrid. See a lot of hybrid in a lot of places these days. Town Hall 10 and up use it quite often, and it works. Works very well. So he's going to start his funnel. Coco Loon for the baby dragon over on the left side. He drops his queen without the healers. Make sure that there are no Sams laying around. The queen's going to push into the enemy royal champion. He's going to throw down a headhunter to help deal with that, so he does not have to pop a rage or anything like that. Headhunter does get roasted by the Grand Warden, but that is okay. Going to send in some wall breakers now. The queen doesn't actually take this wall break very well. She's going to walk on down toward the storage. He's going to send a wizard into the workshop to take it out, and hopefully he's going to try to get the queen to turn around, but he does have a few more wall breakers to get through the wall just in case that is not the case. So he's going to drop a rage and a poison for that clan castle witch, moving very slowly through that poison, so she is going to die off. Queen takes care of the ice golem, and there goes the witch. She's just going to have to shoot these skeletons and then push through. Now she is going to turn around right here after the clan castle is dealt with, and now he gets to drop his funneling for his hybrid. Now I wouldn't have, let me pause it here, I would not have attacked it this way personally. This base goes down very easily if you send in his queen charge, where he sends in his king and barracks, and then the king and barracks right over here. Now I personally like to send the king with a wall break into this, and it doesn't matter where he goes. He can take out the scatter, he can go down toward the eagle, and then I like the Yeti bomb. So your Yeti bomb can do two things. One, it can take out the town hall in case your path is kind of janky, or option two, you can actually just drop it in on the eagle and set the funnel even further. That way the hybrid has no choice but the path into here, and then straight into the single and into the town hall compartment itself. And that's how I take down this base. It pretty much works every time with hybrid, but he is going to do it a different way here. Queen charge pushing through, going to push up toward the scatter shot after taking out the bomb tower. I guess the bomb tower, mortar, and then the wizard tower, and then path up toward that scatter shot. King gets broken in, going to pop the king's ability, try to push through and make the funnel for the hybrid to get in toward this town hall. Hybrid coming in up at the 11 o'clock. Hogs coming in behind the miners, and then there's the Grand Warden. Royal Champion going to be sent in late. There we go. Sent in with the hogs out of the barracks. I don't know why, because in this situation, the hogs aren't the only hogs on the base. You definitely want to send in your Royal Champion with your main force, which is the main portion of the hybrid, not just the 9 hogs that come out of the barracks. But it did work out in his favor in this situation, pushing through the back end of the base. A lot of hogs left, a lot of miners left. You're going to take out the last single Inferno. Now the Eagle's still raining down shots, but oh, he has a freeze spell, so he freezed over the Eagle artillery, and he has a rage left to get through the back end of the base. Queen's still up. Royal Champion still has her ability. About half health right now. He's going to rage the hogs to get through the Eagle artillery, and the Royal Champion still has her ability. Has not popped it yet. Has just a few point defenses left to take care of. Now, I would have popped the Royal Champion ability already, because the back end of the base is not too dangerous with a mortar, a wizard tower, and a cannon. I would have tried to get through those X-bows as fast as I could, so that's where I would have popped that Royal Champion ability. But he does get through the back end of the base. Queen's still up, Royal Champion's still up, a few wizards on the outside, miners on the outside running the trash ring as well. And then the last defense does go down to the Royal Champion, and she's going to finish cleaning up the base along with the rest of the troops down here on the gold mine. So that's going to be a triple for Peacekeeper 13v13. I'm going to set up the next attack right here. All right, pushing into war number 3. This is my Town Hall 9 Dean, and he's going to be attacking this ridiculous base right here. Now, we skipped war number 2 because of the lineup. We had a ridiculous advantage. They had Town Hall 3s and 5s and 7s, and their top was a Town Hall 11 versus our 13s across the top. So I'm just not even going to show that. There was no fair attacks in that whatsoever, and we destroyed them. So this is war number 3, and I actually had feedback from a friend that said they did not think I was going to triple this base with my Town Hall 9, and I told them, you know what? I'm going to triple this base, and it's going to be the easiest triple of my life. Now, this is technically a Town Hall 11. I would not call it a Town Hall 11 because, yes, it has a Grand Warden, and the Town Hall is technically a Town Hall 11, and even the Clan Castle is upgraded, but there's no Expos, Infernos, or an Eagle. Yes, everything is actually higher level than Town Hall 9, aside from a few things, 1 cannon and 1 archer tower. Everything else is Town Hall 9 level or higher. Okay, so the upgraded wizard towers I thought was going to give me a slight problem, but at the end of the day, I said, you know what, let's queen charge hog this thing, and I think my queen charge can take out anything on this base necessary. There's nothing on this base that's going to stop my queen charge, so let's run with it. So I'm going to start down here. I'm going to start with a Coco Loon into a Baby Dragon. There's a Coco Loon coming out to test for a Sam. Baby Dragon's going to try to clear this here. Come down on the Dark Barracks and take it out first. I'm trying to set the funnel for my Queen. Queen comes down onto the Dark Spell Factory, and she's going to push up into the Gold Mine. Now, I need this stuff taken out as well to be for sure that my Queen is going to push up into the Clan Castle. The Baby Dragon getting roasted, but he got the value I was looking for. Queen pushing up through the Wizard Tower. Now I need to drop a Wizard over on this army camp here. There we go, to get it taken care of so my Queen doesn't decide to go that way and wrap around too early. Now also need a funnel up here on the right side of the army camp, and the Archer Tower are going to drop a Giant to distract for the Wizard. Wizard's going to take out this Archer Tower and move on up to the army camp. Queen pushing through and working on some storages at the moment. I need to get the Clan Castle drawn out. It was centralized, and I knew it was going to be hard. It was going to waste a bit of time to get in there, but it had to be done to make sure my hogs could not be affected by whatever could be in that Clan Castle. So my Queen actually does step up and get the Clan Castle drawn. I did drop a hog in there because I knew it would get in there to draw the Clan Castle, but my Queen went ahead and did that anyway. I had to drop a Rage for her and a Poison to get through that Headhunter so she didn't get roasted. So she's going to push through the Ice Golem, which couldn't really affect our hogs too much. It'd be a little too slow. I dropped my King over near the 8 o'clock region. He's going to push into the base and help distract. I drop another Giant and a Wizard just to make sure my cleanup gets started. And my King didn't get roasted too early. I'm going to drop some hogs onto this Wizard Tower as they push through. And I'm just trickling them in at the moment to try to save my King and get these defenses taken out and a good path for the rest of my hogs. There we go. The rest of my hogs are going to come in over at the 10 o'clock region. Queen pushing through the enemy. Queen going to get through the Town Hall. King pushing through the Tesla Farm, which is going to push all of my hogs up north into the enemy King here. I went ahead and poisoned over him just to slow him down so these guys could get through and take out these defenses. These max hogs out of the Clan Castle do quite a bit of work, and we do get a hog split, which is very good in this situation. There was no splash damage left on the base, just point defenses, so we really kind of needed them to split to save us some time. Now, I'm getting some cleanup down here. The minions on these cannons and out of range of these Archer Towers made for sure that I get the cleanup I needed in early. So everything up top getting worked through. Wizards and minions up at those storages, taking them out. The enemy King getting drawn to the Queen. Queen takes him out, so nothing can stop these Wizards from taking out these storages up top. At this point, there are no defenses left on the base. I popped my Queen's ability, which I very well could have swagged, and I'm going to go ahead and say I swagged it. I just popped it to get the archers out to not save me some time, but get through it faster, if that makes sense, because I did not need to save time. I would have tripled without popping that ability, but I just wanted to get out of there as fast as I could, and that's going to be the triple on this very engineered base. Let me go ahead and set up the next attack. All right, back-to-back attacks from D. This is a true 9v9 attempt, and I'm going to be using a Zap Lalo variant. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay, here we go. Now I'm starting all my cleanup first on these corner buildings. Got to get these corner buildings taken out first so I don't forget later. I'm going to bring my Zaps in, take down one sweeper and an air defense here, get some damage on another air defense, a Wizard Tower, and an Expo. And I dropped those Zaps on the Queen instead of the other sweeper because I wanted the Queen taken out without having to really Sui and get my Sui to go exactly where I wanted them to go. I wanted a bit of leeway there, so that way all I need to do with my Sui heroes is just get the Clan Castle drawn and quartered. So gonna get a Baby Dragon and King down right here. Baby Dragon gonna funnel the King in, and I need to get a break here. Now I actually wall breaker failed because I spammed them all in without a test, and that's why you always test wall breaker for that reason there. So I'm trying to get this funnel created and my king to get into the base here. But I sent in some balloons just to get the clan castle drawn out. And all I really needed to take care of was this baby dragon. The Valks come out because my queen and king kind of stepped up to the wall. But I went ahead and poisoned over them, popped my queen's ability early just to get through this baby dragon so I could actually start my Lalo. So, sending in my Lalo from the 6 o'clock region, sending in my max hound from the clan castle first because it has a lot to travel through and I do want it to pop. I want that hound to pop so I can get some cleanup going toward the end. So he's tanking some Sams, but he has a lot of health. A lot of balloons pushing through the bottom of this base. I'm just going to let them run through. No spells needed. Just let them push as far as they can and get what they can taken care of. There we go. The first spell comes down on the first air defense. The max hound does pop, so we get some pups going over there. I went ahead and got some cleanup in behind those troops. And all of my balloons, and actually all of my troops are down at this point. I'll try to haste through the core of the base, get through this sweeper so everything else could get through this air defense and the wizard tower there. So one air defense left up, and this hound I should have sent in earlier so that it would pop. It did not pop this entire raid because I did not send it in early enough to tank the air defense for long enough to get popped. But 3 defenses left on the base, enough balloons to make it through, and enough cleanup to make it through as well. Sam gonna hit a balloon instead of that hound. I was really hoping that hound would get hit by that Sam and get some pups going over here as well after this wizard tower went down, but that was not the case. Last defense goes down and they just have to wrap around the base for the rest of the trash. Now these balloons and hound decided to go over here and take care of these skeletons real quick as a distraction. That's okay because there are only 4 storages left and these balloons are going to do enough damage to take them out, and we get a good split on the balloons and pups and minions. That way they're not attacking the exact same things, and these guys over here are going to wrap around the trash ring while these guys up here take care of the storage and go up and wrap around together to converge in here. So there we go. Nothing but trash left on the base, 5%, and I'm actually, am I missing a percent somewhere? Okay, there we go, 2% left, and the last thing on the base is going to be that army camp, which is going to go down to these pups and minions. That's going to be a 9v9 Zap Lalo triple. Excuse me while I go find the next attack. So I am trying to get you a good variety of Town Hall levels. So this is going to be a Town Hall 10 versus a Town Hall 10. Let's see what he's going to do. He's got a Kill Squad Hog, and I would call it a Go Boho, but he does have P.E.K.K.A.s in there as well. So we're going to call it a Go Peebo Hog. So let's go ahead and see what he's going to do. Here we go. Some golems going down to tank, some wizards in there. Make sure he does get a good funnel for his heroes. He's going to try to get his heroes in with his kill squad as well as the P.E.K.K.A.s. Here we go. P.E.K.K.A.s coming down, and he's going to send in a wall wrecker up here at 12 o'clock as well, trying to push through into this inferno compartment. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a little secret here. He actually guts this base with this kill squad. It was insane. I didn't think he was going to make it as far as he did, especially with what happens right about now. The queen walks around. So the poison over that dragon and the ice golem is going to get that taken care of because they do sit in it for a very long period of time. And the ice golem's not too much of a detriment. It's just going to freeze the troops there for the dragon to do a little bit of work inside that poison. Wizard's coming up to take care of the rest of the health on that dragon, and the dragon does go down. Wall wrecker's still strong, working through, busting the clan castle at the moment. Then he's going to bust through some more walls. Up to the king ability to get through that inferno and the enemy king. Golem's still tanking, but not really tanking very well at this point because some stuff kind of walked around. P.E.K.K.A. busted through the wall, or Golem, it seems, busted through the wall, and it's just tanking for nothing at this point. But he rages over the core. Bowler's coming out, doing quite a bit of damage, and as you can see, half the base is already gone. The entire core gutted. A lot of trash left on the bases, a lot of the percentage left. Not really defenses left on the base. An early heal for no reason, to be honest. He could have held that one, pushed through these point defenses, no problem at all. Again, he heals very shortly right here, and he really didn't need to. He could have just held on to this heal as well and waited for the wizard towers on the back end, probably swagged one of these heals. There we go. This is where an appropriate spot to heal was, over the wizard tower, where a lot of his Augs were pushing into that wizard tower to take the damage. So this was the first point I would have thought to use a heal spell, was right there. I would have still had 2 right at this moment. Pushing through these last point defenses, I'd have healed over this wizard tower right here on this top group where that giant bomb just popped, and I would have swagged a heal on this base. But he did a really good job on the scout here, and he knew that Go Hobo was going to work very well. So Kudos to Barbarians. He smacked this base real good, gutted it really nice with his kill squad, and just sent in a few hogs, about 20 of his own level hogs. At that, there were no max hogs in the clan castle. He brought boulders in the clan castle and just gutted the base. All he has to do now is clean up, and luckily his king busted through this wall, and he was still in the base to go up for the builder hut that was up here, because that could have time failed very easily if not. That's going to be the triple for Barbarians. Now, let's go ahead and jump out. I would just skip to the next attack, but we're coming in to the last attack I'm going to show in this midweek recap. We have other attacks to show you at the end of the week, but I'm going to save those for when it concludes. Now, let's go ahead and find my attack. There we go. I'm number 23. I went up to attack number 21. This is going to be an 11v11 attack, and I've been using just dragons probably this entire CWL on my Town Hall 11. I will change it up in the next few wars just to get a bit of variety, and I don't want to use just the same attack over and over because I love changing it up and swapping my attacks around. But dragons have been working very well, so I'm going to continue to use them in this video. As you can see, this is just a replay, and I use Zap Drag to take out this base right here, and it was sectioned perfectly where I could get the value I needed and the path that I needed. So I'm zapping out air defenses. I got the one at the bottom, the one at the right side, and then the one at the 12 o'clock compartment, and I'm going to go straight in at the eagle and the last air defense. King comes down, queen comes down to set the funnel for the dragons. They're going to push pretty well into the base, drop 3 balloons to tank some traps, and try to get some damage onto this archer tower. Baby Dragon comes to funnel the Electro Dragon because I do want the Electro Dragon to follow the dragons into the base to get some chain lightning damage if possible. Queen gonna deal with the Clan Council Dragon, Baby Dragon Loon coming out of there, pop the Queen's ability to get through the Baby Dragon and get through the Dragon. Maybe I drop my Dragon, that's what's gonna take care of the Dragon. Balloon gonna try to take care of the Queen, but it's gonna be of no use. Queen getting roasted by this X-Bow though. Queen does go down, pop the Grey Warden's ability through the eagle shots, and I will set my first raise going straight into the eagle. Shouldn't be any problem from here on out. There's a multi-target inferno down here, but no air defense, and a single target up top at the 12 o'clock compartment. But we have a lot of troops working through this base. Dropped one rage already. A lot of dragons kind of getting pushed by the sweeper. I'm hoping something makes it over there to make that thing pay. So the Stone Slammer is actually getting roasted by the single target inferno right here, but the balloons out of there do pop that sweeper, take care of the second sweeper, and that's what's going to be what gets us through this base. A lot of dragons dealing with the trash down here at the bottom, but there's some in the core of the base taking care of some defenses as well. This dragon trying to take care of the single target inferno alone could not get through it, but the balloon does clutch up and grab that single target. Now, a lot of dragons running around the trash ring, and it's kind of advantageous actually because there's nothing up here in the trash ring. Has the walls too close to the edge there, so he couldn't put anything but builder huts there. And what that means is at the end of this trash ring, they're going to push straight into the town hall and into the last defenses on the base. A dragon up here at the top is also clutching for time because he got straight off and he is wrapping around the trash ring to meet up with the rest of my dragons. A lot of dragons still left up, about 7 or 8 dragons left on the base, and 1 balloon to take care of the last defense. Nothing but trash left on the base, and these dragons got it done. They didn't perfectly go through the path that I predicted. I was assuming they would go through the eagle compartment, come up to the single, and wrap down to the town hall and end right here on this multi. But I had a good split due to the sweeper pushed some dragons and stuff down here to take out this multi, and they converged up there at the north, so saved me a bit of time because of that sweeper. So I'm glad I pushed into it and didn't zap it for no reason and have to deal with an extra air defense. That's going to be the triple for Town Hall 11. So that's going to actually conclude the midweek CWL recap here in Eden. Let me show you the season info. We are number 4 currently. We are not looking to promote in Eden, to be honest with you. We have too many Town Hall 9s and 10s as of right now to try to do any kind of promotion. There's a lot of Town Hall 12s, and we just get mismatched a lot and just kind of have to roll with it. We lose quite a few of these wars. I don't actually understand how people like the people we fought in day number 2 can stay here at all with all those Town Hall 5s and 7s. They have to lose every single war, and maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe they ran all of those just to demote. I don't know. But yes, we're looking to stay in the crystals 1, 2, and 3. Typically 1 and 2 is probably where we're going to stay at Eden. We get a decent amount of medals, and it's not too hard. But if we push up into the masters, we're gonna have to work very hard to even get 8 stars on a lot of our bases. So that's why we stay where we stay. As soon as these guys that are Town Hall 10s and 11s do push up to the Town Hall 12s, then we can make a proper push into maybe Masters and sit there, because we do get more medals the higher league you're in, but how hard can you work and how well can you attack to get those stars is the question. So this is where we're sitting in CWL so far. There are some other attacks I do want to show you from these wars, and I will get to those at the end of the week once we've concluded CWL. Thank you for tuning in to this CWL midweek recap. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.